Hey guys, it's Keisha, and today I am here to introduce myself to Booktube, I guess. That's one of my resolutions this year, and it's the 20th, and I am so far behind for getting started with this. I don't have a fancy camera, I have my laptop, so that's about all I got, so it's as good as I got. But last year I really started getting into watching the videos, so this year I decided that why not, I'm just going to get started myself. So you're probably going to see my dogs in the background. I have Lux and Jack, so if you see them, just ignore them. They're just going to pop in and out, I'm sure. So what I really wanted to do with this video is kind of talk about my resolutions for 2015, and then also do my January TBR, which is January is already pretty much over, so I've pretty much already read these books. So sorry guys, I promise I'll do better for February. So for January, for 2015, I guess, I have 4 resolutions, I think, that I really want to get completed for myself. The first one is just to read 100 books. Last year for 2014, I read 90 books, and I was really happy with that, but I really just want to hit that marker and say I read 100 books last year. The next thing that I really want to do is I want to read 1 graphic novel a month. I've only read 1 graphic novel last year. That was the only graphic novel I've ever read. So I really want to get into it because it's the genre that I am least accustomed to. I've never really gotten into it, but I'm really excited to explore it and find out what's out there as far as that. I also want to reread the Harry Potter series because I haven't read them since I was in high school. So and who doesn't love Harry Potter? So I really want to reread that throughout the year. And then I also want to complete Caddy-tastic's TBR jar challenge. I've got myself all set up for that. That'll go into my January TBR. And I think that's it. I'm probably going to remember something later, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's it. Also to just get more involved in Booktube. Even if no one ever sees these videos, I guess at least I can say that I made them. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my January TBR now. Get that out of the way real quick. And I've decided that for this year, although I'm going to try and read 100 books and do Booktube, I'm really not going to put a lot of pressure on myself for my TBRs, because last year I did TBRs for myself, and about halfway through the month I would just feel really stressed and just meh about the books that I picked for the month, and I wouldn't really want to finish them, and then I would stress about not finishing them, and so on and so forth. So for this I have 4 books for you. The first 2 I actually do not have physical copies of, that I read them on my Nook. So the first one is Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. That is actually my friend's book club book of the month that we have, so I have to get that one done for book club. The next one I had to do is for my TBR jar was to read a book you did not finish, and for that I want to read All the Light We Cannot See, because I've picked that book up 6 times to start it, and for some reason the first 3 chapters I just cannot get past. I don't know why, just can't do it. So I really just want to finish that book because I've heard amazing things about it, and I've heard that it gets better even though the beginning's dry. The second 2 books I actually have copies of. I want to read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone because, like I said, I'm going to try and reread this series for this year. Sorry, my dogs are making noise. And the next book that I want to read is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Reagan from Peruse Project has raved about this book from what I've seen on her channel. And I was at the thrift store the other day and saw this for $2, and so I picked it up. And I've read a little bit of it, so getting started on that. So I'm sure that I'll read a lot more, or I know I have read a lot more books, but these are what I set off reading in the beginning of the month. So I've got about 10 days to finish them, and then I will get a video for what I have finished. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to getting this channel started and see what happens. So have a good day. Bye.